So guys, today I'm going to do a video that was awfully requested a while back about working at a gas station. So I've been working there for almost 4 weeks now, so almost a month, and I wanted to kind of tell you guys what it's like working at a convenience store, a gas station, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to show you guys my experiences and what happened to me personally. Now I work in a bad part of town. I'm not going to say what town it's in because it's personal. I'm not going to do that way, but it's in a bad part of town. There's a lot of druggies, there's a lot of homeless people, there's different types of people in that town. So you have to be very careful and aware and alert of your surroundings at all times. I never once got robbed. I never once got threatened with a gun or anything yet, and hope I never do because that would be scary. But as of a few weeks ago, it was a Friday night, which is bad in that part of town. It's just a lot of things go down and happen. And I was working near the window. There's like a window here, and the register's right here. And I saw a guy. Now, the guy was chasing a scarf. And he was barking at it like a dog. Literally, full on, fledged, barking at it like a dog. So I sat there, and I watched to make sure he didn't get in trouble. And it's kind of funny, so I was kind of laughing. And it was just hilarious. And we called the non-emergency number for the police department. And I told him what's going on, saying, hey, there's a guy outside. He's chasing the scarf. He's barking. He's scaring other customers with their kids. And he is kind of worrying us, but it's kind of funny at the same time. So it's not really a real emergency. But whenever you can get down here, get down here. So they came down. They escorted him off the property. I don't know what happened afterwards. And then about an hour to 2 hours later, there was this guy who came by the window. Again, I was working by the window. And he was playing peekaboo. And I mean full-fledged peekaboo. Like, he will peek away from the window, and then he'll come to the window very fastly and look at me. And he'll keep on doing this over and over and over again. And he would just keep doing that. And he would just keep watching me and keep doing that. And just keep on peeking through the window. And just keep repeating it for a good 10 minutes before I got real creeped out. And my coworker went outside and asked him to leave because he was literally freaking me out. Because it wasn't just like a normal subtle, run to the window and looking at me. It's more full-fledged pounding glass, playing peekaboo to me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with him. I just want him gone. And then last night, actually, I was working alone at night, which I don't recommend in this town, but I had no choice because my other coworker left, and I can't really leave because there's someone watching the store, so I had to stay there. And the machines went down, the food stamp machine went down, the debit card machine went down, the gas pumps went down, everything went down. So I was talking to one of my regular customers, and we're just chatting away because I couldn't check in, went out, I couldn't do anything. And I had to wait for my coworker to arrive to work to fix it because I could not leave the register with me only being in the store. Well, I could, but I really don't trust people there, so I didn't want to be in the back office trying to fix something and have them go up to the register and take something that they don't need to take. So my customer's talking to me. He had my coworker's phone number, so I called him up and I'm like, this is going on. If you could hurry, be here as soon as possible. You don't have to rush, but this is what's going on. I don't know how to get the registers reworking right now. So he told me how to get the registers reworking so I could at least do cash. Till he got there to fix debit and food stamps and gas. So I told everyone no gas, no food stamps, no credit or debit, just cash. And I had a lot of pissed off people, but at that time, I couldn't do anything because at that city that I work at, it's very bad to leave your register at all. Even to go bathroom, it's not a good idea unless someone's working with you and can cover the register when you're gone. So that was interesting. There has been a lot of people who have been threatening me, but nothing physical yet, which I hope I never, go through. And at the gas station, if you ever want to work there, there's a whole list that you have to do. by the end of the night. So if you work like I do, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., you have to make the coffee, clean the grill, clean the bathrooms, clean the floor, stock the coolers, stock the garbages, clean the counters, count your till, help the customers by doing all this, stock the food, stock everything, and sometimes you get a truck that comes by and you have to do that too. At least at my gas station, you have one person working with you most of the time, unless they decide to abandon you and leave early. But half the time, no one ever does that. This is the first time that ever happened to me, that someone just left without, acknowledging. She said, I'll leave 10 minutes early, but she left actually 30 minutes early. So, I didn't really plan for 30 minutes of her being gone, and me being there for 30 minutes alone. But it happened, and I worked through it, and I got through it. You also have to clean the counters, answer phones, which I hate doing. I absolutely hate answering phones at this gas station because you always get someone calling and swearing at you and everything. It's never good. And you have to stay calm because they're a customer and you have to stay calm, which really sucks. Now, some gas stations will give you free drinks. My gas station is not, but they do give you the food that they're going to throw away. If you want popcorn that's left over, you can have it. If the hot dogs are done and you want them and no one else wants them, no customers are coming in for them, you can have them. But if you want free soda, you have to pay for it, which is kind of sucky. But I love most of my coworkers. They're awesome. They're amazing. Some of them are kind of standoffish, but some of them are really awesome. My boss is really awesome. There are a lot of weird customers that come in. Now, at least where I am, in my state, if there's two people who want to buy smokes, you have to get both their IDs. Same with alcohol. Unless you know the customer and you see them every single day you work, and you know the person they're with every single day, and you see them more than twice, you have to ID them. Even if they look old, you have to ID them in my state. Now, if you know the customer personally, you don't have to ask for the ID. If you've seen the customer a couple times and they're a regular customer for you, you don't have to see their ID. Unless they bring someone new with them, then you have to see their ID. But other than that, it's not a really hard job. It's more of a straining job because you have to refill the sodas as well. I forgot to mention that. You have to do coffee, mop, everything by yourself half the time. There is a lot of things you have to do, and you have to make sure you do on time, because if you're 5 minutes late for coffee, if someone grabs a bad cup, they can complain, and you can get yelled at by your manager, which my manager is very awesome, but I heard at some gas stations people got fired for that. So just, if you're going to work at a convenience store, be prepared for a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of crazy people, if you work in a town like I do, a lot of interesting people, managers, co-workers. So, yeah, I have not had any other stories except for yesterday I had a customer call and actually swear at me over the phone. But other than that, my job isn't really that interesting yet. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you like this. If you want me to do a part 2 of this, if I get more weird stories, let me know down below, and I'll make a part 2. I'll see you guys later. Bye.